Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. This pick a card reading is going to take a look at your situation and what it is that you need to know about it right now. If you have not as of yet chosen a card on the table, go ahead and do that now. There are timestamps down below where you can go directly to the portion of the video that's going to give you an up-close picture clip and video shot also of the cards on the table. You can pause anywhere on the screen to extend your time to focus if you feel you need to in order to choose. And let's say if during your selection process you feel led to pick more than one card on the table, by all means always, listen to your intuition, pick more than one if you feel it necessary to get the most out of your reading. These readings are also timeless. So whether you watch it at the upload time or sometime later down the road, basically whenever it's placed into your awareness and you feel an intuitive nudge to watch, there may indeed be a message here for you. Nonetheless, what I always say is that these readings are general. You all come from different walks of life. It would be almost impossible for me to connect with every single person that watches, although I hope you manage to find a message here. But if you don't, that's okay. Again, readings are general. If you don't, maybe consider checking out my pick a card playlist. I have a bunch of readings I've already done. I also have daily card readings you can look into also. There may be something else somewhere on my channel that has what you're looking for. And let's say if all is said and done, you've explored my channel, you realize maybe we're not connecting that way. That is totally okay. I set the intention for you that when you leave my channel, you will find somehow that the magic will lead you right and true, and you will find the messages that you need for confirmation on your journey, because I trust that's how the magic works, and I trust that it will guide you right and true. So with all that being said, Star Family, let's go ahead and go directly to your reading of choice. Pile number 1, viewers, you chose the squirrel for your card. I did shuffle for these that you choose from, by the way, so I'm curious to see how these cards and their message will tie into the reading once I get more cards on the table. But the squirrel's message says, the squirrel will advise you to gather and provision. So let's find out, what is it that Spirit wants you to know or needs you to know about your current situation? What does Spirit need you to know about your situation? 3 cards. Whoa. Okay, so wow, so there's actually 3 cards there. Nice. And we have a Ace of Cups, King of Swords, and Knight of Wands. That's really interesting. See that? Okay, so why is it that the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, by the way, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. Why is it that the King of Swords is giving me the vibe of decision making? I don't know, maybe in your situation at this time you have a decision to make, or there's something that you have to consider or ponder on. The Ace of Cups is saying here that you're making a decision, or if you have a decision to make, maybe it has to do with something on your heart, maybe it has to do with love. That's a possibility, especially with the Knight of Wands. This could definitely be love coming towards you. Maybe there's somebody who's showing you interest. Maybe it's a situation on your heart that maybe you want to pursue as a passion, and you're considering whether you should take the leap or move in the direction of it. The thing is with the little squirrel here, basically the squirrel's energy is saying it will advise you to gather and provision. Well, squirrels consider what's in the future, right? They consider or plan for the future. So I don't know if your decision has to do with something in the future or something that you're considering for your future. Maybe you're considering following your heart in the future, and you need to make a choice about that. And the Ace of Cups is saying here, there is healing, there is restoration taking place, there is rejuvenation in this situation. There is an openness, so like to be open and receptive to the possibilities. You're smart enough, you're clever enough to figure it out. You will, if you want to pursue your passions with the King of Wands, right? Keep an open heart toward the possibilities of what that could be and how that could be delivered to you. King of Swords is about, logic and, using the mind and the insights that you have. It's fully aware. So it's kind of like wanting to make an aware choice, a conscious choice, wanting to have like insight. The thing is that the king will always act in its truth. Okay, so it's just saying to act in truth and integrity towards these things on your heart if that's what you really want. You just got to make the conscious effort to, plan for these things. If this is what you want, you can definitely go after it. You can have it. You can achieve it. You can pursue it with the Knight of Wands, but you got to make some plans, like the squirrel is saying, right? You got to make the plans. If this is what you want, you can open the door toward it, but you got to make the plans. All right, that's what you need to know about your situation. Plan for the future. Plan towards the future. Decide what is going to align with your heart and your passions in the future. You could also, with the Ace of Cups, because it's love, you could have someone come towards you that shifts your perspective on love, life, relationships, and gives you a whole different outlook on what you thought you wanted for your future. Someone might come along in your love life, right? Open your heart. I could definitely see someone trying to open your heart with these 3 cards. Someone might try to come in and open your heart and shift what you thought you wanted in your future. Consider that. They might change your entire perspective. They might stir your passions with the Knight of Wands. They might intellectually stimulate you. They might open your heart. That's the feeling here. And want to make plans with you. You might see them in your future. They might see you in their future. And the next thing you know, your heart is blasted wide open, and this person comes in to just change everything. So I do see 2 scenarios here. I see one where there's a decision to make in regards to pursuing a passion or pursuing something that you have a serious ambition or interest towards with the Knight of Wands. You're going to have to make some intellectual decisions, right? Some choices. You're going to have to consider your options. You're going to have to, with the King of Swords, be kind of smart about it and live in your truth, speak your truth, follow your truth. Likewise, you can balance your mind and your heart in the direction of your passions. That's very much possible. You can come into alignment with mind and heart in order to pursue your passions. But the squirrel is saying, yeah, definitely. Just make a plan. Write it down. It's not impossible. So if you're wondering about your situation, wondering, how it would pan out, if it's even if it's just wishful thinking, or is it possible? Am I doing the right thing in pursuing, my truth, pursuing my heart, pursuing my passions, and am I doing the right thing? Well, King of Swords has big time awareness and discernment. And his energy is saying you will be able to discern these things for yourself. The discernment, the truth, the understanding, and the clarity with the sword of truth that he holds is going to help you understand what it is that you need to do. It's going to share information, knowledge, and give you clarity in regards to what you want to do, in regards to the direction you want to pursue. The thing is keeping an open heart and mind towards the possibilities, because the universe is trying to deliver an opening to you, deliver a breakthrough to you, deliver, again, an open door towards something that maybe with the Knight of Wands you want to pursue, and something that the King of Wands has been considering for some time. Likewise, love could be knocking at your door with the Ace of Cups and giving you something to think about that maybe you didn't really consider before. Maybe some of you maybe some of you have been single for some time. Next thing you know, Ace of Cups comes around. The universe is delivering you a cup of love via a person, trying to show you what's possible. And here you are like, wow, I never thought I would think about love again or marriage again or the possibilities of that. But here this person is making me reconsider all of that. This person, if they're finding their way towards you, because knights are movement. Knights are all about movement, action, speed, momentum. So when I see a knight, I'm thinking somebody's coming towards you. Something's coming towards you. So there's somebody coming towards you that's going to make you rethink things in a positive way, and again, have you considering what you really wanted for your future. So let's grab a couple of cards here. Again, Spirit wants you to know that there's an open door here in the direction of something that you want, desire. And there could, again, come information, King of Swords, to assist you with making plans towards the future as well. You could have maybe even synchronicity, download. You could come across something you read with the King of Swords, or a paper or something. Some form of information gets delivered with the King of Swords to show you some truth, to bring you some clarity, and to kind of open the door towards something you've been desiring or holding on your heart for some time, which then allows you to make plans for the future. So if in your situation you've been like missing a certain piece of the puzzle, the feeling that this is giving me is that that missing nugget, piece of the puzzle, or information that you needed to assist you to move forward and make plans for the future comes through. It comes towards you. It gets delivered to you, maybe via a person. Maybe somebody says the right thing or leads you to the right information, and next thing you know, you have that missing piece of the puzzle that you needed the whole time to set you on the right path. But the Ace of Cups is delivering new energy to you, and this new energy is going to deliver insight and help move you forward towards the plans that you desire for your future. Or someone's going to come in, knock on your heart, and shift your perspective from what you thought you wanted. The King of Swords has the sword there, right? And that is kind of like a defense mechanism to have it in that position. So the feeling is breaking down walls, to knock on your heart, to show you that love does exist. Love is out there. So yeah, let's see. Okay, unfounded fears. That makes sense to me, and I'll explain. Let's see if we can get two more. Especially if some of you, again, like I said, with the King of Swords, had your defenses up. Right? With the sword there, kind of as a blockage over your heart. Look at it. Look at the body language. It's like I'm holding this sword here, because it's a weapon, over my heart space. I'm not going to let anybody pass or let anybody get through. Okay, so somebody could be in your situation coming towards you, trying to advance upon you, open your heart, knock on your heart a bit, and you might be not wanting to allow yourself to be vulnerable. You might not want to let love in. That could be your situation. The unfounded fear is what's keeping you from letting love in. Feeling is that this person is coming with intentions. They're passionate about you. They like your mind with the King of Swords. They have feelings with the Ace of Cups. And they're just trying to knock down your walls and relieve your fears around love and vulnerability. Okay? Likewise, if you're scared to move in the direction of something you're passionate about, the card is saying that's an unfounded fear, because you're smart, you're ambitious, you got the will, the determination, you're diligent, persistent with the Knight of Wands. You will go after it, whatever it is that you want. You have, again, you have the heart and the desire for it. You can accomplish it. The only thing that will hold you back from accessing what it is that you want is your fears. Because you can plan for the future and you can take steps toward it. You know, the only thing that might get in your way is your own fear. Just like fear might get in the way of love. Look at that. Psh, look. New opportunities and dreams come true. Do you see that? You can make your dreams come true. You can take steps in the direction of it. You can make plans. You're smart. You have your shit together, basically, with the King of Swords. You're clever. You'll figure it out. And Spirit will drop the hints, the nuggets and the ideas and the information through various people, places, and situations as you need it to continue to progress you along in the direction of your passion, your heart, or your truth. New opportunities. Yeah, new energy right here with the Ace of Cups. Do you see that? New opportunities in love. New opportunities in regards to your desires, your goals, your passions, your ambitions, in order to put you on the path to make it come true in the future and to plan for it in the future. So any fears that you might be concerned about towards pursuing something or allowing someone to pursue you, or maybe you pursuing someone in love as well. Any concerns or worries that you have, the Spirit is trying to say here, those are unfounded. That's just you getting in your own way. Okay, it's just you getting in your own way. So let's see if we can get an enchanted map oracle to finish this off for you as a final oracle. You can make your dreams come true, and someone else might be actually looking to come into your life and make your dreams come true as well when it comes to love. New opportunities in love. New opportunities when it comes to your passions and your goals. This is a chance to make your dreams come true. Okay, let's see. Final oracle card, enchanted map. All right, what do we have? Ooh, look at that. Metamorphosis. Cool. I love it. Oh, it's so awesome. All right, let's see. 25. Okay, so I read actually the upright and the reversed in case, you know, they resonate. So let's see what it says. You are in the process of deep and beautiful change, right? New doors are opening up for you. And in order to walk through new doors, you got to leave something behind. And it requires a shift and or change, right? To allow yourself to receive this new door, breakthrough, opportunity, and blessing in the form of the Ace of Cups, in the form of something on your heart. But anyhow, it says, butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to go or die, basically. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how to live it. Like I said, somebody can try to change your mind or change what you think you wanted, right? When it comes to your future. Something's gonna like come through to help shift your perspective. But in a positive way. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that a butterfly can be born, you're required to release your old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. You see that? Something's going to come through to shift your perspective. Someone could come through also to shift your perspective. So you can make your dreams come true. So you can live your best life. It says, perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, hold on, unfounded fears, right? Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but you'll love what you become, right, in the process. You'll love what you gain is what I want to say in the process of what you're letting go. Some of you might be going through changes right now and shifting out of certain aspects of life or ways of thinking in order to receive the cup of love that the universe is trying to deliver to you in whatever form it may be. This is about moving and shifting in the direction of making your dreams come true, welcoming the opportunities that present themselves to advance you along and help you move forward with the Knight of Wands. And plan for your future. Okay, so I'll read the reverse in case it resonates. It says, there are times of chaos and darkness that occur much like the growing pains experienced by the caterpillar who is in the process of becoming a butterfly. There is a tendency to expect the worst when the first signs of difficulty arise. When something is taken away or unwanted circumstances come to challenge you to let go of old ideas about how life is supposed to be. Wait, let me read that again. There is a tendency to expect the worst when the first signs of difficulty arise. When something is taken away or unwanted circumstances come to challenge you to let go of old ideas about how life is supposed to be. You are not a victim. Rather, you're experiencing the temporary discomfort we all must go through before the beauty is revealed. So what you need to know about your situation is that Spirit's about to reveal something beautiful to you, coming in the form of the Ace of Cups, coming in the form of maybe a dream come true, coming in the form of maybe new love, someone coming towards you to shift what you thought love was all about, to change your mind about it. New opportunities coming through also to advance you along in the direction of your goals, your passions, your dreams, and to help you plan for the future. And to materialize also those things in your future as well. So get rid of your fears, get out of your own way. Know that you're in the process of getting out of your own way also in your situation, but it's making space to receive all those things that are meant for you. All those blessings and opportunities to align you with your wishes, dreams, hopes, desires, and the things that you wanted to manifest on your heart for some time. All right, so this is about making plans toward the future and aligning with those things that are going to assist you to make those plans for the future. But you got to release the fear in your situation to make space for all these beautiful things to arrive. Because the Ace of Cups is about to deliver it to you, and you don't want to have fear hold it up. So this is what I have for you, pile number 1 viewers. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. If you want to take it a step further to support what I do, please visit me on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have handmade crystal jewelry there, amongst other things that I create by hand on my free time, as well as Moldavite and Libyan desert glass tektites as well. If you're interested, pay me a visit whenever you get a chance. Much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 2, you chose the Deer. It says the Deer will teach you gentleness. So I did shuffle for these cards that you choose from. I'm curious to see how the card actually applies in the reading as we go along. So let's find out what it is that you need to know about your situation right now. So let's see. What is it you need to know about your situation? Pile number 2 viewers. What is it that you need to know about your situation? Let's see if we can get 3 cards. Oh, okay, so there's 2 that fell out. Let's see if we can get one more. Okay. So we have the 3 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. Whoa. All right, so if your situation right now, you're dealing with some kind of like disappointment, grief, heartbreak, loss, with the 3 of Swords, this is saying that you will overcome this, okay? You will step up out of this feeling whole again. I feel like there's this feeling of the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Cups where you're coming back into wholeness with yourself after maybe some complications, maybe a situation where you were conflicted between head and heart with the 3 of Swords. Maybe you're experiencing some sorrow, some grief, and some loss. Your situation, what you need to know about this is that you will come out of this and you will bring yourself into wholeness when all is said and done. We have the Deer energy, which says the Deer will teach you gentleness. This is saying the Deer is going to teach you how to be gentle with yourself, okay? And how to find yourself, your center again, and make yourself whole once more after this 3 of Swords energy. You have 2 3s here. So I'm thinking of master number 33. You might want to look that up as an angel number, maybe even 393, to see if there's a message there for you. with that number. And I know that I'm not pulling or rolling the dice in this reading. However, I'm feeling led to share those numbers with you. So look up 33 and 393 to see what it says. Maybe it'll relate to this reading in some way, right? But the feeling is here, you're letting this, whatever this Three of Swords energy is, you're letting this go. And you're finding yourself in the process of maybe the pain, the sorrow, the transmutation of head and heart, maybe the alchemy that you've had to do within yourself between light and shadow. You are transmuting out of this energy and shifting into wholeness. And that is what I feel is coming from the Nine of Cups energy. Nine of Cups energy is also a wish card. It's also a card that talks about self-love, and it talks about feeling satisfied within yourself. And sometimes we have to kind of get to that place where we learn to love ourselves. That's why the deer is here saying, you know, be gentle with yourself. And also, deer energy is one of those energies that can learn to pivot, okay? Pivot and shift when it needs to very quickly, because it's an animal that's super alert. So this is saying you're shifting, you're pivoting in your journey. Maybe pivoting away from the energy of the Three of Swords that would keep you in that vibration of loss, lack, maybe even conflict of head and heart. You're shifting out of that, and you are healing. You are kind of making yourself whole again. And this is, I just heard sacred work. Okay, this is very sacred work that has to be done within one's journey. On a soul level, to advance and come into, with the Three of Cups, your happiness. Not only that, to align with those people, places, things, and situations that make you feel like you belong. Because the Three of Cups talks about your tribe. It talks about your soul family. It talks about family and friends that you can connect to and relate to on a inherent soul level vibration. So the Three of Cups is saying you're going to find your joy again. You're going to find your wholeness again. You're going to find wholeness within yourself first. And then once you find that wholeness within yourself, I mean, you might already be experiencing this wholeness within yourself right now. But, you know, you're coming into this place of finding your wholeness within yourself, which then lines you up to attract and receive those same kind of people that mirror your wholeness. And that's what these two cards are saying. And this right here, whatever heartbreak, loss, maybe situation, person, place that you were leaving behind with that Three of Swords energy or healing from, right? You needed to kind of shift out of that energy, right? And away from it in order to connect all the pieces within yourself once more. And then find your happiness, your joy, and alignment, whether it be in somewhere, something new, someone new, or did I say somewhere? Somewhere new, something new, or in someone new. Yeah, that was like, it felt like a tongue twister. So anyhow, you will find your wholeness within yourself, but then that wholeness also attracts someone, something, right, new altogether that mirrors that wholeness. So I hope I made myself clear there. Anyhow, but this is saying to be gentle with yourself in the process of what you are healing from and what you are trying to bring back into alignment. The beauty of the Nine of Cups also is that this is a wish energy. So if you've been desiring to manifest things that match your vibe, things that align with your wholeness, right? You're in the process of attracting these things with the Nine of Cups, because it's a wish card. It's those things that you hold right on your heart that you desire to see come to fruition. So it's all about happiness and satisfaction and finding that contentment within. And trust that as you find that contentment within, it ends up getting reflected outside of you in other things, other people, other places and scenarios. Again, the feeling was attracting new people, places, situations that mirror your beauty and your wholeness. So be gentle and kind with yourself. That's what you need to know about your situation. Be gentle and kind with yourself, because you are shifting out of this Three of Swords energy. Your heart is healing and being put back together again. You are finding out who you are. You are finding out what makes you thrive, what you love, what you don't love, what you like, what you don't like, right? And it's like, when you find out who you are and you bring yourself into that you bring yourself full circle, basically, you have less, the feeling is you have less tolerance for things that don't align with you. And you are shedding aspects of self that don't align with you anymore. But look what you're moving into. You're moving into energy that does. So for some of you, you left a place. You left a mindset. You left a relationship. You left a job you hate. You left something. You broke up with something with the Three of Swords. And it might have caused you some pain, strife, struggle, heartache, loss. But trust that whatever it is that you left behind is really no comparison for what you're about to receive. It's no comparison for the alignment of what you are attracting. And Spirit wants you to know that's in alignment with your wish fulfillment. Okay? So let's get 3 cards here. A little bit more information, and then I'm going to pull final for you. This is the by the way, this is Sacerabido Tarot. Sacerabido Tarot that I'm using. Okay, so we have the heavy burden card. All right, and that's true. Like I was feeling that Three of Swords energy maybe it aligns with that heavy burden that you're releasing and or healing from. Right? We have challenges, right? Strife, struggle, challenge, feeling like you're butting heads with things, people, because it says competition, people, places that maybe don't align with you anymore. I feel like that's all of what you're getting rid of. Yeah, you're getting rid of all this. So it's just confirming that you're moving out of all of this, right? Disparate energy. You're getting rid of all that. And you're coming into your wholeness here with the Nine of Cups, your happiness, your self-satisfaction, self-love, and you're aligning with the things that you desire, okay? I kind of do want to take another one because I feel like all 3 of these are confirming that Three of Swords energy, but I feel like that's what you're releasing, and these 2 energies are what you're moving into. But as you release them, right, it's not easy, so be gentle with yourself. All right, let's see if we can get one more. Yeah, look at that. Patience and progress. Have patience with yourself. You are making progress in the right direction. You are moving out of this heavy energy, all of this challenge, these disappointments, these letdowns, these sorrows. You're moving out of that. You are making progress. Have patience with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. You're moving in the direction of finding yourself and, again, attracting those things that are better suited to you. That's what you need to know about the situation. Even if at times it doesn't feel like you are making the progress you want to see, even if at times, you know, you kind of take 2 steps back, you know how you could take 5 steps forward, 2 steps back, or whatever the saying is, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. I don't know. Anyhow, you know how we can feel like that, right? This is saying even when you feel like you're taking a few steps backward, you're still making progress in the right direction. You are still completing the healing journey. You are mending, and you're releasing a lot of things that just aren't part of who you are meant to be, and maybe even part of what you're meant to attract moving forward. You're meant to attract your wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups is giving us that. You're on the path to arriving at that and connecting with it with the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups talks about things coming together. So keep that in mind. Things are coming together in alignment with what's best for you, in alignment with what is good for you, in alignment with what will bring you joy and happiness and wish fulfillment. Let's see. This is the Enchanted Map. Let's see if we can get one card for a final. That's what you need to know. You are making progress. You are moving in the right direction. You are healing. You are mending. You are letting go. And you're moving forward. So let's see what we have here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is a very good card, by the way. Ride the wave. All right. Let's see if we can read directly from the book. Right now, success is easy and effortless. Look at that. You are making gains in the right direction. Okay. And there's both upright, reverse. I read it both in case they resonate, but it says you can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. Look at that. Things are improving. Things are getting better. The tide has turned and you can put your surfing skills. Look at the tide has turned for the better. Yes. Out of this energy. Out of that. And look, your Nine of Cups and Three of Cups. Okay. Anyhow. The tide has turned. For sure it has. And you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents coupled with your hopes and dreams will carry you forward. Your dreams, your wish fulfillment, right? will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential. 3 of Cups. Look at that. Yes. Your tribe, right? Making the right connections. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you're definitely on the right path. Absolutely. Reverse, I'll read in case it resonates. You may be mistaking a rogue wave for a fun ride. You can only coast for so long before you hit the shoreline with a smack. The tide is ebbing and your activities are now preparing you for when that wonderful wave comes in for you to ride. You're meant to learn how to be strong swimmer now, right? Yeah. Think about that. The 3 of Swords, that energy, when we experience sadness, loss, struggle, it teaches us how to be stronger. It teaches us how to be resilient. It teaches us, like it says, right, how to be a strong swimmer. Don't worry, preparation ensures, look at that, a successful result. So any pain, struggle, strife, challenge you've been enduring or that you've recently healed from or got through, right, it was basically preparing you for better things up ahead. It says here, preparation ensures a successful result. However, you must wait patiently. Patience and progress, right? You must wait patiently for the right moment to come. Now is the time for conscious preparation and skill building. Yeah. And some of you might still be experiencing the healing, which is preparing you to receive more. Right? If you had to leave something behind, it was literally whatever that struggle was to let that go. It was preparing you to receive more. Just know that. Receive your abundance. That's what you're moving in the direction of. Like I said, with the 9 of Cups, your wish fulfillment. So pile number 2, this is your reading. If you feel that this is helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to look up those angel numbers I mentioned, 33 and 393. If you want to support my channel, obviously like, share, and subscribe. If you want to take it a step further to support what I do, please visit me on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below. I have really cool things there I make by hand. Crystal jewelry. I also have Moldavite and Libyan desert glass there also if interested. So pay me a visit at any time. Much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining. Pile number 3, viewers, you chose the horse, and I did shuffle for these cards that you choose from. And the horse's message is the horse will strengthen your vigor. Now, I'm curious to see how this will tie into the reading, again, because I did shuffle for it. So we're going to start with the tarot first. I have the Sasarabito Tarot to find out what is it that you need to know about your situation right now. So let's see. What is it that you need to know about your situation? Okay, what was that? Okay, we have the Hangman. Maybe you've been waiting. Maybe you've been sacrificing a lot of your time, your energy, your efforts with the horse. Because horses are workhorse energy, by the way. They're beasts of burdens like a donkey, a mule, or whatever. They carry usually a lot of work or a lot of load. So you might be burdened by something right now with the horse. But this is also saying that you have the stamina to get through it or to push through it. And the horse's animal medicine will assist you with that. So if there's something that you've been waiting on, struggling with because it's been a wait, you feel like you've been on hold, you've been in limbo, you've been on pause, the horse is going to help get you out of that feeling of being stuck in the mud, okay? That's what that's saying so far, and that's what you need to know about it. But let's see if we can get 2 more cards at least, all right? Okay. Wow, the Empress, yes. Okay, so 4 of Swords, you're gonna be at peace. You're gonna have the peace and the ease that you're seeking. Okay, the 4 of Swords talks about healing. It talks about a reprieve, right? Taking a time out, taking a pause. Yes, these are 2 non-action energies, but there's a difference here. One has you tied up in knots while nothing's happening, or you feel like nothing's happening, right? And the other one gives you the feeling of being able to relax and have peace of mind, right? So where right now you might feel tied up in knots, or you might feel like you're stuck in the mud, and it's giving you that feeling of kind kind of like, I can't do anything. Nothing seems to be happening. Everything's just on hold or on pause. I'm waiting for the ball to drop. I'm waiting for something to happen to kind of free me up, right? And that's very uncomfortable, to feel like you're in between or just hanging there, not knowing what the hell to do, right? And sometimes we're in a situation where we do feel like our whole life is on pause. We do feel like we're just floating. We feel like nothing's happening around us. And that can be super uncomfortable, but it's in that moment of pause or in between that kind of spirit puts us in sometimes, is where we can gain perspective. We can gain enlightenment. Oftentimes that pause can sometimes be purposeful and necessary to grow from, to heal from, to shift from and out of. So if you have been on hold, if something or someone maybe even has you on hold, that hold is not going to be there for long. You're coming out of that. The Empress is bringing the delivery. Okay, consider she's an energy, she's pregnant. So again, some of you could be finding out you're pregnant, or maybe you've been waiting to find out if you're pregnant. Maybe you've been wanting to have a baby, right? Just if I'm going to be literal here, that news or that feeling of being at ease about or surrender is coming. You're going to surrender to the process of whatever's felt like it's been on hold. And the Empress is going to deliver what you've been waiting for. Okay? So the feeling is here, whether it's a literal pregnancy or something else that has you on hold. What you've been waiting for, what has been gestating and has been taking its time with the Empress energy, because she holds the seed that has been planted and it's developing, it's growing, it's taking root. That situation will have its moment to be born. Okay? I call her the birth of a dream. She is a gestation period and process. And as you're gestating something, okay, or building something or working on something or working towards something, especially with the horse energy. And maybe it's been arduous. Maybe it's been a tough journey. It's been an uncomfortable one in the situation, trying to bring this thing to life and birth it into your experience, especially if it's a manifestation, because it's a number 3. And the Empress card as a number 3 talks about expansion, manifestation, and growth. So anyway, whatever the rigors are, right, that have been associated to birthing something into your experience, there's going to come a moment where you're going to feel the relief. And the whatever pressure with the hangman that was building up over time, right, you're going to be able to kind of let that go. And the feeling is just relax into it and feel at ease about the whole thing. So your peace is coming. That relief that you've been needing from the heavy burdens, the yoke that you've been carrying with the horse energy, that relief is on its way. And that's what Spirit needs you to know about your situation. Any challenges or tangled up feeling that you've had, the relief, the solution is soon to be delivered with the Empress energy. She is abundance and she brings fertility. She brings positivity to any situation. And when she delivers her abundance, when she delivers her fertility, when she delivers the expansion and growth that was so needed out of an uncomfortable situation, okay? The 4 of Swords kind of gives you the breather. It gives you the ability to exhale, is the feeling here. Okay? It's that sigh of relief. And it's the feeling of your mind at peace. It gives you the rest from the fight and the burdens that you've been carrying. So I'm looking at the 4 of Swords like the worries dissipate because the Empress is delivering something to you. She's about to birth something into your experience here. And there's a sigh of relief with the 4 of Swords that comes with that, where you can rest and be at ease. You can release the burdens. And this is saying with the horse energy that, especially with the hangman too, right? Because it feels like you're coming you're on the brink of coming out of this strenuous situation that has held you up and tied you up for some time. The horse will give you the stamina that you need to push yourself out of that last bit of mud, right? That's had you stuck. So you're coming unstuck, okay? And the Empress is delivering the relief in your situation to give you the peace of mind that you've been seeking. And also that feeling of stability, because it's a number 4 with the 4 of Swords. So you can be at ease, feel secure, and have the relief that you've been wanting from a situation that has been kind of on pause and on hold. This abundance that the Empress is bringing into your experience, it feels like, I don't know, it kind of feels like it's going to assist the situation financially in some way to kind of, again, relieve you of any concerns that you had. If there was money, I don't know why I'm getting the vibe of like if there's money tied up, okay, in your situation at all, if there was any kind of financial situation that was tied up and on hold, the Empress brings the delivery of what you need to give you the peace of mind that you've been seeking about the whole thing. So she's about to give something to you, nurture you with something, because that's what the Empress does. She's a nurturing, comforting energy, and she provides a cushion. She provides a cushion. Also, if there's something with the 4 of Swords that you've been meditating on in your situation, if there's something that you've been meditating on and trying to manifest with the Empress energy, and then maybe that manifestation has felt slow on the go and like it was never going to arrive or be birthed into your experience, okay? The water breaks, the pressure gets relieved, and it gets birthed into your experience with a sigh of relief. I know these are strange analogies, gosh, forgive me, but that's what I'm getting here with the Empress card. Yeah, because a lot of times we're in the process of manifesting something. It takes a bit, right? It takes time for that seed that we planted to gestate and finally be birthed into our experience. Like I said, it's the birth of a dream. And that does take time. And as we're trying to manifest something and birth it into our experience, it feels like forever. It feels like, is anything ever going to come of it? But the first thing I felt when I pulled over the 4 of Swords was this sigh of relief, like, oh, finally. Here it is. Here it comes. It's like when a woman gives birth, she's dealing with the struggle, the burden of that heavy baby in her belly, but dang, the pressure finally gets released when that baby is born, and she does take one sigh of relief. It's like, oh, thank goodness. Finally, you're here. That's what these cards are giving me. Finally, it arrives. Finally, what you needed, the relief that you needed, is delivered. And you can breathe. You can have that sigh of relief. You can lay down the yoke that the horse energy that you have maybe as a workhorse have been carrying. Some of you have had a lot on your plate and wondering when that breakthrough is coming. This is feeling like you getting cut down from the rope as the hangman, birthing finally the relief or receiving the relief that you needed to put you at ease and at peace within yourself and in your situation. We could all use a time where the struggles ease, And that's what this is saying. The wait is over. The wait is over. All right. And that's what you need to know about your situation. So let's see if we can get 3 cards here. Okay. So we have destructive behaviors, family support. What else do we have here? Centered and balance. So the support you need, the relief, right, is coming to center and balance you with the number 4, the 4 of Swords, right, to secure you as well, to stabilize you and to get rid of anything that maybe wasn't working with the destructive behaviors card. That could be a mindset that had you tied up. It could be a situation or a scenario in your everyday life that had you tied up, but maybe in a negative way, right? So if there was anything holding you up or limiting you in a negative way, the relief from that, the support that you need to balance that situation out and give you the peace of mind and relief that you need is on its way. The Empress is about to deliver that. I do want another one though. Look at that. Intellectual matters. So it can be a mindset that is shifting also to assist you with this. Again, maybe bringing yourself into a meditative state or in a mindset or perspective of alignment. Like I said, when we're tied up in a situation and we're struggling with something, mind, body, heart, spirit, whatever it is, or physically, sometimes that's when we kind of got to shift our perspective or allow ourselves the opportunity to change the way that we look at things in order for the things around us to change, right? You've heard that saying. And sometimes it is a matter of mind over matter. Mind over matter. And sometimes we feel stuck in the mud, right? Mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. That unstuck, this feeling of being unstuck is what's coming through here. You're going to find your balance again. You're going to find your equilibrium again. You're going to find your peace of mind again. You're going to find the harmony and the inner stability that you seek. The Empress, I feel, is birthing something into your experience. She's bringing something to you to assist you with this expansion, to assist you with what it is that you want to bring into your physical world, because that's what she does. She is the seed that grows and gets planted and eventually birthed into your experience. So she is bringing something to you that's going to help expand your mind, body, heart, spirit, and maybe physical world as well. There's support on the way to relieve you of whatever it is you've been struggling with. And that's what you need to know about your situation. You are getting unstuck at this time. The support that you need to get you unstuck is what's incoming. Okay, so let's see if we can get a final oracle card from the enchanted, the enchanted map. Let's see. That card flipped over, number 13. Let's find it in the book. Okay. So it says, solitude. I am comfortable in my own skin as I detach, to replenish my soul. Look at that. You're going to get replenished. You're going to get the relief, right? So it says, meditation is required. Whoa. Four of Swords. All right. Meditation is required when you receive the solitude card as a sign. Empty your mind of superfluous thoughts and allow stillness to flow, right? Clearing the mind, shifting the perspective. Okay. Empty your mind of superfluous thoughts and allow stillness to flow through your whole being. This is not an advantageous time to ask questions or push forward in any way. Rather, it's a period for a conscious retreat, to take a step back. Right? What's called for now is to step back and take your focus off your life and your troubles. In order for the high vibe energy of the Empress, the divine feminine, right, to allow the birthing process to take place, really. Because sometimes we can get in the way of that birthing process. We can get in our own way that way by overthinking our situation. But it says you'll be surprised by how things sort themselves out once you've replenished your energy, Four of Swords, and maybe given yourself that peace that you need by means of a much needed rest and time out. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes the pause is purposeful. It gives us a chance to heal, to shift our perspective, to learn, to grow, and to kind of step up out of, right, those things that limit us. But anyhow, let's see. I agree with that. A reverse message, it says, too much solitude results in isolation and separation. Now is the time to get together with friends and join in the merriment. Hiding out will lead to loneliness and negative thinking. Yeah, distraction, right? You want to do things to distract yourself. from anything that's bothering you, anything that maybe you can't change right now in the moment, maybe things that are held up. Go do something else. Take your focus off of those things you can't change and shift it to something else that'll bring you some happiness. Hiding out will lead to loneliness and negative thinking. Separation at this time isn't a healthy choice. For some of you, that's accurate. It may not be. You need to go do something else. Shift your focus elsewhere, right? Because these things with the Empress are being birthed into your experience. These shifts that you need in a positive direction are coming. But in the meantime, while you're held up in your situation and you can't really affect change at this time, because some things are with the Hangman, especially out of our hands or out of our control, the least you could do, right, is kind of do something fun to distract yourself instead and bring yourself a little relief and peace of mind. Are you in a situation in which you feel alone? You need to share this, not keep it to yourself. By joining in with others, you hear what you need to know, because Spirit finds a way to speak through them without their even knowing it. You have the key to let yourself out of this prison, or out of the Hangman energy. You are loved and never alone. Please know that, basically. Yeah, I do agree with this. Again, the Hangman was off the bat saying you feel stuck, you feel held up. Maybe you feel like, you can't make headway or catch a break. This does feel with the Hangman energy a slow going time where you've been burdened with a lot on your plate, but the feeling is here that the relief is coming, and you may feel or find that relief via, right, like the card said, another person might deliver something that you need. Like I said, the Empress is about to deliver some relief in some way to you in your situation to help get you unstuck. All right. And to find your balance and your centeredness again. The horse is also helping you finish out this last leg of the journey to push you out of that mud, I feel, as well, because it says the horse will strengthen your vigor to give you that last kind of push out of what you've been dealing with, because this can't last forever. That feeling of stuck and waiting and brooding, that cannot, and I say brooding because of the Empress, sometimes she can be that, because when you're 9 months pregnant, you're heavy and holding this burden. I don't want to say a baby's a burden, because they're definitely not. They're the joy of the world. But the weight of the child can feel burdensome on your bones and your body, okay? If you've ever been pregnant, you know how that feels. But it's saying, this is saying that the relief, right, of that heavy feeling is being delivered to you, to bring you the peace of mind that you seek. In the meantime, while you're waiting for the relief to be delivered, go distract yourself, focus on yourself, meditate if you feel that's what would help to clear your mind, body, heart, spirit, and or go have fun, go do something fun, go kind of distract your mind at the same time. Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile number 3 viewers. If, again, the support is on the way, just know that. And you might find that support via the people that are closest to you. Remember how the card said Spirit uses people, places, and things to deliver messages to you, even if they don't realize it. So anyway, if you feel that this reading has helped you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel if you want to take it a step further to support what I do here. Check me out on Etsy. The link to my Etsy store is down below. I have really cool things there that I make by hand, including handmade crystal jewelry. I even have Tektite crystals like Moldavite and Libyan desert glass as well. So much love to you wherever you are. Be well, be safe, take care, and always keep shining.